Hello.
Hello.
Merry,
Hello,
I'm still
hello.
saying Merry Christmas. I know we're all
We
dancing
got the
behind the
grand
scenes,
through.
Paula. Merry
Hello,
late Christmas
Paula.
to everyone.
Hey Paula, we get our dance groove on every time that jingle comes on.
So catchy. So we just got it
Listen,
all.
hello. Let's see. So, hopefully there's a Christmas miracle and my internet is fixed since I just found out I was not logged in on the app for Starlink.
And
So
happy
I'm
Boxing
hoping
Day for Australian
it's all good.
people.
Hi, Dale.
Hello,
Hi
Sharon.
Dale.
Dale.
Hello,
Hi
Hi,
Dale.
Sharon.
Rebecca.
And Rebecca.
Sharon. Beth.
Hi Beth.
Hello, Beth.
I hope everyone had a good Christmas too.
Hello,
Hi,
Carol.
Carol.
I hope all you guys had a great Christmas.
I
We're
just found
wondering if
out that deviled eggs and coffee do not go together.
what?
Hello, Peggy.
I ate a deviled egg because I looked in the refrigerator, there was deviled eggs in there. So I ate a deviled egg, forgetting that I made coffee. And I come back here and I drink my coffee. And I looked at Liz and I go, deviled eggs and coffee just don't go together. It's
Oh,
so
I
gross.
thought maybe it was doing something else to you, but never mind.
It's just the taste. The taste.
Hi, Judy. Hi, Peggy.
No white
No,
Christmas
no
yet.
white Christmas. Geez, we didn't get one down here either.
Oh, it's
Darn.
gonna be
And
really cold.
I was expecting it to snow at any moment.
It's gonna get
Hi,
cold this
Cindy.
weekend. It's gonna drop
Yeah.
the
Angry.
temperature.
I know.
So
After it miserably rained all day yesterday, Rebecca had a
spring
white
raining is
Christmas.
really good.
Now, where are you
Yeah.
at,
I know. What's
Rebecca?
up with all this rain? Rebecca Dawn said she had a white Christmas.
Hello,
Hi,
Essie.
Hi, Essie.
Hi,
Hi,
Janet.
Janet. A
So it's been
green
slowly at the nest, but there's a lot of visitors coming and going. And afternoon, he already did a chase of one of the adult eagles, which is great to see. That it's like telling everybody, "Hey, no fly zone is gonna be enforced," which is
That's
great
right.
to see that. So I see those two sub adults and another one that it was pretty young. And it's been raining a lot, and a lot of people are being concerning about it, but don't have to be concerned about it because they have a great insulators, like 7,000 feathers that will protect them from all the rains and all the bad weather to keep them dry and warm. The stiff exterior of vane feathers, they zip together over the smaller, fluffier down feathers. They provide the overcoat and sort of shed, and then water helps to keep them from escaping. So it's a very nice insulator there for the feathers.
Yep, my umbrella.
Oh yeah, it's really good. But also somehow they need to escape also during incubation. Like with the brood patch, it's a patch the bird skin on the eagle breast. The eagles can roll, wiggle, tuck their eggs up against their body. They transfer in the heat roughly 104 degrees, since the temperature for incubation is like 99 degrees. And some of those heats, they can be lost, but they are always warmed. And then you can
Yeah.
see like all the water dropping down. It's really cool.
Yeah, because even when they stand up in the nest, when it's been raining, you can see like where they were laying around the circle where they're at is dry underneath them. So,
Yeah, here's an example.
Hi,
I don't know
Vicky.
if I can share this.
hey, Vicky.
Here's an example of feathers. This is one of example of one of the nests that I watched. You can see the details of the raindrops. They've been having sleets and rain, and then you can see all the drops accumulating there. And it's so cool to watch all those water, kind of go down. It's like a waterproof vest.
I wish my
So
gutters worked that good at my house.
yeah, they're
Beth.
really interesting. And then and then you
Beth
can
said
see
this
that
has
like
been like watching paint dry. longest 35 days ever.
And then they're really dry, and it's really cool to watch that.
I actually did a GIF, and this is from a couple weeks ago when there was F-23 was vocalizing. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
F-23 was vocalizing, and M15 had to be fairly close because he shot in like a bullet. And I took like 20 pictures that I'd taken all in a row and made them into the gift. It's not the greatest because it's like my first GIF I've ever made. So let me see. How do I share this again? Hold on one second.
She said, Carol said, seriously, Barb, we need eagle gutters.
Yeah.
Saunders! Tito, you need to get your butt over here.
Is it sharing?
Yeah, Tito's over there, and Tito needs to jump over here.
Is that thing sharing?
No. Sharing is
on.
caring.
It says on the shares. You have like the sharing screen there.
Okay, maybe if I do window, hold on.
You say share screen.
Yeah, I did
and then
that.
Select the one that you wanted, like the Facebook.
Hold on one second.
Oops, nope, stay.
This is just like it's a GIF on my desktop. How do I do this?
Do you have it in your page?
Yes, David Goodman. This is Eagle Everything.
Yeah, I have it on my page.
Eagle. And crazy eagle people.
Okay, hold on a minute. Maybe I can do it this way. Is it sharing?
No.
Oh, whatever.
I can share if you wanted to. Give me a second.
Yeah, you know how to do this way better than I do.
Liz is the perfect share.
Here we go. This is Barb. She's trying to share this.
All right, there we go.
There we go. I'm gonna do play. There he's coming, landing gears.
Landing gears are down.
Oh yeah.
Coming in hot.
Oh, he was coming in hot. It was crazy.
That was really cool. And repeat it again.
Oh, geez, thanks, Liz.
Just in case somebody missed it. But it's really cool though. Look at that. Landing gear. Yeah, because there was another eagle flying by. It was an adult eagle, that's why. He was
Paula says I'm not crazy. I'm just obsessed.
Aren't we all?
So we're waiting for those babies to hatch soon. Oh, here's another video about if you think that Florida just only cold weather. I really admire all those other eagles that are under the snow. Look at this one.
Yeah.
No, it shouldn't be, Essie. I'm going to check right now.
Look at that one. That's Mama North. That's Mrs. North, like long time ago. She was covered with the snow. I really admire how they endure those conditions.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's amazing. I love when they get up and all the snow just goes flop right off of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
getting
that
up.
is
See,
She's
it
pretty
is
getting up.
crazy.
She's
on
getting
Florida
up.
country.
Look at it. Right
Most of them.
there. Look at that.
Beautiful.
And all the snow just wipe out. Just beautiful. She's just an amazing eagle.
Dedicated.
I guess I'd
Yes.
rather be an eagle
Just
down here
amazing.
than one way up north.
Right? Doing. I don't know. If it snow, the snow might be better than the rain for sure.
Yes.
Constantly just
rain and
rain
snow
all
is
the
not
time.
good mixed, but so yeah, that's a really interesting.
So-
and then the fact that those feathers are good insulators is always helped them pretty good.
Right.
If
So
anybody
the
wants-
Captiva eagles have babies.
Oh yeah,
We
they
have
got to.
babies
If
over at
anybody wants to
Captiva.
see babies, go to Captiva. They're really cute.
Yes. Two little fuzz balls.
Yeah, that
Well,
was
we'll be
like
having
chasing
our
the
own
flies.
balls.
Oh yeah,
Hopefully by this weekend. Hey, Line.
hopefully.
Hi, Lime.
Yeah. Egg one, it says that they have 3 days. The egg two 6 days, but we need to see when they will hatch. So usually it will be pretty soon. Everybody's
You
excited.
still have our guesses, Scarlett?
Do what?
You still have our guesses?
Oh, for the magazine? Yes.
Yeah.
I do. I was trying to read something. Essie thought we were off on Florida country. It is on there. I don't know what happened to it, but it is running, Essie. Did Gabby lay eggs yet?
Yeah, she got 2. The first one was buried by, right now V3, they name him Bo. And he buried the egg. We don't know why they do that, but a lot of eagles, they can attempt to do that. Then she laid the second egg not long ago. So far, they're not in sync because you have to kind of remember that nest have so many males visitors, and V3 Akabo, he's on that mode of attacking and defending the nest, so they're not in sync. When you have so many males on that nest, the hormones kind of throw them off. That happens to a nest that I used to watch last season. The female just laid 1 egg, and then after that she did not want anything to do with the egg because there was other intruder which were females, and she had to defend the nest because of it. The dad was the one doing all the incubation, poor guy, while the female was out there. So when those things happen, it's because they're trying to defend the nest, and then all of that kind of like disrupt the whole deal about the season, most
Right.
likely.
Now, one of the questions we're on here is how do the eggs not freeze? So we know that why the parents are keeping the egg incubated, they're using their warmth, but how long do you know, Liz, how long an egg, when it's snowing like that, can it actually freeze?
It kind of depends. I see another nest that the eggs, they were unattended for
Barb
6
said-
hours. Usually for 6
they
hours.
Can leave it that long?
And everybody was, because they're new pair, and it was freezing. And after that, she came back, and miraculously, those eggs did hatch.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. I'm talking about that is a good question. How do they not freeze? I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to find out. Where'd you escape to, Barb? The cat on the loose? Barb, is your cat on the loose?
Oh, no, my washing machine was making a really weird noise, and I'm like, uh-oh.
The washing machine. Uh-oh. Barb froze. Barb is back. Dogs are barking again. They're going to start fighting again. Let's see. Paula wants to know, didn't M15 bury an egg?
Yes, he did in 2016. He did bury the egg. We don't know why they do that. And then Harry kind of dig that up. But, end up burying, and then she laid the second egg. That's when E9 happens. That's for the season 2016. But yeah, a lot of eagle has done that. We've seen other females, like the one in Louisiana. She did that too. The one that the female died, unfortunately, and then the male is still incubating the egg. So the new female came in, and then she just buried those eggs, but he kind of dug it up too. That nest is like, sadly, the male, they don't know if those eggs are going to hatch or not, or they're viable or not, but they're not going to hatch anyways because they were not incubated properly because of the female being sick. She couldn't do it, sadly. But yeah, it is interesting.
She went missing just like Harriet did, right? She just didn't come back.
No, she got sick and died.
Oh, she got sick and died.
She's the one that has the seizures on the nest and then fell off from the nest and then died on intact. So they're waiting for the report just to see what causes it, if it's the avian flu or if it was poison.
Did anybody hear about an eagle being found hit by a car over there off of 41? It was dead. The eagle was dead, but there was a dead eagle on the side of 41. A friend of mine saw it and called FWC because she said, "What do I do?" And I said, "You need to call FWC." She says, "Definitely deceased, been hit by a car over there."
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's terrible.
That's what we worry about on Bayshore Road. Those people just
so
drive like idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you guys removed the roadkill that was done to the road because F-23 was eating. Some guy came in on Saturday. He said there's a beautiful eagle down that that eagle is gonna get hit because it's not moving because he wants to eat the roadkill. And Barb and Robert went down there just to see, but it looks like somebody, maybe they just removed it, right, Barb?
Yeah, and she was like on the other side of the sidewalk, and then also as we were coming back, there was another roadkill that I pulled over and pulled off way off to the side of the road too.
You guys are amazing for getting the roadkill and moving it, I have to say. That's a tough job.
Yeah, it's pretty stinky, but hey, I would rather do that than have one of the eagles hit. I would never want to see that.
Right, for sure.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on, Essie. I see it. It's running on Florida Country. It's still there. It must be on your end because I just refreshed everything and it's still playing. So all I can say, it's probably on your end for some reason. Ever since I did my account, I've been good. Knock on wood. And that's been the problem the whole time since I came back, since I moved my Starlink. I guess I never relogged back in the app on the phone, so it's been going crazy because of that.
Huh.
Lisa Romero said, my husband moves deer off the road to protect the eagles as well.
That's awesome.
I was talking to someone hunting, and after Missy was talking about the lead from shotgun pellets going, and I was like, "Do you dress your kill out in the wild?" And they said, "Yes." And I said, "Do you leave it?" And they said, "Well, yeah, we leave it for other wildlife." And I was like, "Don't do that, because they die from lead poisoning. Other animals can die from lead poisoning." He was like, "Are you for real?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah.
So he went and looked it up on the internet, and he called me later. He's like, "I never knew this." He's like, I won't do that anymore.
Yeah, some people, they don't know that. Sadly.
Yeah.
Needs a lot of more education out there and then kind of reinforce non-lead. Also, fishing lines and so on.
Yep, we need way more like education about that and rodenticide and, like you said, fishing equipment and whatnot.
And do not release balloons because they don't go to heaven. They go everything that goes up must go down.
Right.
Yes.
Sadly.
It's just like the other day I was in the store and lady's buying rodenticide. She's up there talking about her rat problem. And I said, well, that's not one way to solve it. So I was telling her, and I happen to have one of the flyers in my truck. I went back and gave her the flyer and she came back and she says, can I get my money back to the lady? And then the lady said, sure. So she said she wanted to try a trap. She was going to try a trap. And she's like, I didn't know that it kills all these animals. I'm like, kills a lot of animals. A lot of people are not aware of that.
Yeah, there's so many people that just don't know. I mean, you're not going to change everyone's mind, but you may change a couple people's mind, and they may change a couple more people, and you just never know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, MB.
Yes, where have you been, MB? It's been a long time.
A lot of people working a lot lately.
I know. And the holidays have just messed up everything.
Yeah, work gets in the
Getting
way.
ready for New Year's. Anybody have any big plans for the New Year's?
No, we're waiting for bobbleheads. When they're gonna pop up.
Everybody's waiting for a bobblehead.
Everybody's waiting for it.
Yeah, just my dad and my stepmom will be coming in, so I can hardly wait to see them.
So all of y'all were at the nest Saturday, and then everybody went out to lunch, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Where'd y'all end up going?
Yeah, where Debbie G is back from Pennsylvania, so it was really, really great to see her. We went to Debbie Myers. Went to lunch with Debbie Myers and Debbie G and Liz and Robert.
Diana, Malaysia.
Christina.
Diane.
Yeah, Diane.
Uh-oh. MB's been in the hospital.
Oh.
She's been super sick, I guess.
I hope you're feeling better now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, for sure, MB. So yeah, I saw that y'all were. I was sad I didn't get to go with y'all, but I was just everything trying to get ready for Christmas.
Now we're waiting for
And then I ate too much food on Sunday and paid for it on Monday.
I hope those fireworks doesn't get crazy over there. Just want to see how F-23 will handle it.
With the new babies. That will be the tell-all if she had babies before. Don't you think?
We're waiting for that. Just to see what is her reaction and then who's going to feed who.
Carol says she's been glued to the cams waiting for bobbleheads.
Say hi.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of... If you see the parents looking a lot, like staring at the egg, is because their sense of something is there.
That was Nala, everybody.
Miss Nala. Now, there hasn't been any eagle strikes lately, right?
Oh, the owls? No.
Yeah, owl
strikes.
strikes. There hasn't been any in the past week, has there?
Not that I know of, because it's been raining, so they've been keeping it low, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen.
Right.
They're going to do it every time.
RSV, the ribovirus. Wow, I hope you get better. Hi, Debbie.
Yeah, I hope you feel it. Nala says hi, Debbie.
So it says that egg 1 has 3 days and then egg 2 has 6 days. So we'll see when will those start.
Yeah.
So we're going to see a lot of listening, a lot of looking at the egg, and then from there we're going to start watching that.
Waiting for that first pit.
And even the egg will start moving too. Kind of like this one. Let me show you this one.
So sorry, Justine. Keep you
Yeah,
in our
that'll.
care.
Yeah.
She lost her mom on the 16th. Justine did.
Her mom?
Yeah,
so
she
sorry.
lost her mom.
So sorry.
This is from the Cora Eagles, and then you're going to see the little peak over here, and then that egg is going to move. Those are the things you're going to be looking at. Just a little dent right there. It's like right here.
Hi, Sue.
And the egg just moved. The egg just moved. That's when the little chicks start moving.
They're ready
Are
to
you
come
been
out.
watching for that egg throwing and all that? We're ready for that. Bring it on.
Yes. Although we probably won't see these babies, like I said, until they're about ready to fledge, because that nest bowl is so deep.
There's others
And
that
those,
are worse than that one.
So Sue is wanting to know if we believe that F-23 is a first-time mom. I
We
kind of
don't
think
know that
she
yet.
is.
She might be. We don't know that yet. We have to kind of watch and see when the babies hatch, and then we go from there. Well, right now they're being in sync. They're doing really good when they're changing their shift, and then she's chasing intruders. So yeah, so she's being really good, and then both in sync. They're doing really good job, both of them.
There's been a lot of visitors and a lot of intruders.
There's been a lot of
Wow.
intruders. They have landed at the nest, which is one of the adult eagle. That's when F-23 chased them. And there's another adult that he landed for a few minutes and then did the same thing, but he left. Sopadolls, they're been landing too. They're passing buyers. I saw two sopadolls like following F-23 when she was landing at the nest. There were two. They look identical, but then they just off they go. Well, they were both very alert. And there was another one was trying to fly by, and then both F-23 and F-15, they both take off to the front snack and then start vocalizing up on the storm, say, "Hey, no fly zone, go away." So
well,
they're gonna be sitting a lot.
I was watching today. I don't know if you were watching, Liz. It was between like 4:30 and 5. I was just kind of off and on my computer at work. And I saw whoever was on the nest mantling, like all the way across the nest, and I'm not quite sure what was happening.
That was, I think that was M15 that he came back. He was all completely wet. F-23, she just kind of left. I'm like, M15, really? I just got a bath. So when he laid down with his both wings open because he was drying his wings. And he was covering the egg. So he was, kind of like a mantling kind of thing, but he was like drying.
Hi, honey. Liz.
He was drying his wings. So that was it because he was completely wet. He took a shower.
Okay, because I wasn't able to go back because we were just, by the time I could have gone back, we were getting ready to leave work, and I was like, oh man, I wonder what that was all about. So okay,
it was cute. It was like, I'm drying here because he was trying to dry, but F-23 she just left. It's like, hey, I'm wet. I need to dry before I brought the little ones,
That's so funny.
It was cute the other day when they were both up in the tree. They were both grooming themselves and everything, and taking a break from the eggs and up there cleaning. That was good to see.
Yeah, since it was pretty warm, not pretty cold, so they can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna
Rebecca said she recorded it.
Those are the cute moments. A lot of cute moments have been happening.
So how many officials? So Dale Cox said we were down 3 days and 23 hours, I think is what he said. What is the official count on the first egg that should be hatching? She said 3 days and 23 hours.
It's like 3 days.
Hours.
The second egg is 6 days. So 3 days and 6 days. So now we have to watch and see when will that happen.
So 3 days and 6 days, Summer.
Yeah.
It could happen before, it could happen after. We'll just shall wait and see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're all waiting.
You see the eggs move before the pip happens?
Sometimes it can, but you see the pip just a little bit, and then you can see the movement of the egg.
So normally the pip happens first, and then you see movement in the egg?
Yeah, it says they thought that they'd be able to hear the chicks, and then the chick may respond to the parents' vocalizations after the internal pip. the breaking through the internal membrane to access the air cell between the outer shell, from what it can occur anywhere from 60 to 50 hours prior to hatch. So the chick can begin to transition the air breathing at that point. So you can begin to hear the chirping sound.
Oh, it's going to be so sweet.
I want to see
Carol
this.
Brown, I know everybody's like, where's the babies? We want bobbleheads. So Carol wanted to know, do they leave the eggs more as the hatch day gets closer, do you think?
Yeah, it's like maybe like give him a little breathing moment there. They just on and off.
Because they have been taking more of a break lately, the last week.
Yeah.
They've been taking a lot more.
Because it's not cold either. It's pretty warm. So it was very warm. It's okay to do that.
Yeah, this weekend, man, sweatshirt weekend.
I know.
Yes, it's gonna be really cold.
So now the M15 has built the walls up over there.
Yeah,
he's
the
built
fortress.
He's built the wall. If anybody's built a wall, M15 has built a wall. So we're gonna have to rely on those cams to see babies.
Yeah, we should have him advise the government.
Yeah, I know. they should hire him.
There's a nest that I do monitor, and the rails are higher than these guys. You can't even see the adult eagles at all, unless unless they stand up or fly out, and then the switch happens. I'm like, okay, so that's the switch happened. So that means it's still incubating. So those are the observations that you have to see from far away. Is that the Audubon Center Bird of Prey that they have these monitor programs throughout the whole Florida state completely. They have a lot of volunteers. They have these nests assigned. They have their numbers and such, and then they monitor those nests, and then they tell you what's going on that nest, if there's any hatch, if they fail, things like that. That helps a lot because previous season, a lot of them, they didn't make it because that's when the avian flu hit really hard. A lot of the chicks died, parents died too. It was pretty sad to watch. And among other things like constructions, rodenticides, and other things that play a part too.
Yeah.
But it's pretty interesting.
No, there's video
evidence
of the predictions. Dell's hoping I didn't lose it.
She's lost it, but that's besides the point. She's lost it, but not now.
I know.
Not the prediction.
Am I locked up? Am I locked up?
No.
Oh, yeah. I lost it a long time ago, Dale. You should never trust me to remember anything. What was it? I saw somebody like Rebecca. So Rebecca said it will be hard for the photographers to take pictures of the eaglets at first. No, it's going to be like really, really hard to take pictures of the eaglets the whole time until they start to move around, right, Barb?
Sometimes they have like a little opening.
Yeah, we might be able to see them like through the peaks in the branches, or once they start crawling out of the nest bowl, sometimes they'll like pop their little heads up over the rails, which is really, really adorable. But we will see more food deliveries.
Yep, that's for sure. And a lot of other eagles trying to follow as well.
Night, Sue.
Yeah, good night,
Paula,
Sue.
I'll find you, Scarlett.
I'll find you.
They don't play. They want those subscriptions. Yeah, screenshots with, I'm talking about the cam is going to have to be a photographer for a while.
Oh, yes, we're going to have a lot of it.
We're going to have to get better and more creative with screenshots.
Yeah.
And we'll be watching the owls as well and see when
Susan Morris says y'all are going to have to come in by helicopter.
Get Mission Impossible style.
Mission Impossible. You'll see the photographer scaling down the rope. Bump, 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 bump. Yes. Yes. F-23 wanted more privacy, Justine, for sure. He definitely did it.
No, that's
I'm talking
F-15
that's
take
the
away.
highest.
F-15 say you need more privacy because believe me, those stalkers are gonna be onto us. Yes, do that, please.
I think
Yeah,
this is the highest the walls have ever been, isn't it?
I
It's
don't
been
know.
higher than that, I think. But yeah,
Yeah.
You
it's
think
been doing
so?
pretty good.
They're pretty high. And the owls, they're Mama Eagle still, or Mama Owl is still sitting on her eggs over there. So we've been kind of
Do the
like
owls
walking
have
down
babies
there.
yet?
Not that we know of, but
Anybody been
we're gonna
spying
keep
on
an
the
eye
owl
on
nest?
them. Huh?
Have you been spying on the owl nest?
Yeah.
Yes, we've been spying on the owl nest just to see.
She's
But
still,
she's
they're
been,
still just sitting on babies.
You
she
think so?
just roll the eggs pretty quickly and then sit down and then stay still so nobody will see her. That's how she's very thrilled to it. So nobody will see her because if the crow sees her, they're gonna start bothering her completely.
Yeah.
That's when Papa Owl comes in and then start fending those crows and then hawks. So far they've
Right,
been
Judy? I
quiet.
hope she is kind of a pig with the food. Judy says she hopes F-23 doesn't take off with the food when M starts stocking the pantry.
Well, and that's one way too that we'll be able to tell if she's a new mom. We'll see how she does with
Yeah.
feeding the babies with the food on the nest as well. And let me see. The
Kim
owls have
too's
been
kind of
using the
wrinkled.
other the other nest in the west pasture's not that messed up. It looks pretty good. It's a lot bigger than people think. So
Yes.
so they are still using that nest.
Carol wants to know, do you think something has happened to Papa Owl?
No. He's being very protective. He will hide as well because he doesn't want any attractions because if the crows find them, there's going to be a lot of murdering crows pestering Papa Owl and everybody else. That's why they're trying to be very in hiding spots so nobody will know. But when the hawk came in, he landed on the left side of the branch where the nest is, and Papa Owl swooped that hawk like, "Hey, get out of here!" So he's been defending that nest, and then after that, he will hide.
Yeah, I've got a couple pictures of him.
So you've seen both of
Dad
them,
Owl.
both of the
Yes.
parents.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I've
Yep.
seen them
You've
both.
seen them both.
Yeah, because Papa Owl is the one on charge of delivering the food and then defending the nest, while Mama does the whole job of incubating. Because Papa Owl does not incubate. That's for the
Right.
owls. They don't incubate. The male don't. It's very different from eagles.
Now the pond cam went up when? Yesterday? Or the
No.
Sunday?
I'm not
When
sure.
did it go up?
I think it was Saturday, I think. Or
Saturday?
Friday. I don't know. I don't remember. One of those days.
Yes, Carol, they said they've seen both of the parents. So that's good. That is good news.
I see them both, so it's good.
Yeah, Liz can always spot, the owls from I don't know, let's see, half a mile away.
She's part eagle. Liz is part eagle.
She is.
She just
Because I
she
pay
is
attention
an
to
eagle
the things.
without wings. Right, Liz? She is an eagle that did not get her wings when she came down the assembly line. I know those owls were mad since they couldn't take over. Isn't that right? They tried very hard to take that nest, and they couldn't
Yeah,
do
they
it.
did.
So
Yeah, I have
you
to
know what's
say,
so funny about that? They knew it, and M15 and them were like, "You're not getting this nest."
yeah, I haven't seen the owls. Have you ever seen the owls as bad as this year, Liz? Because I haven't.
No, not yet. Not
I mean,
yet.
they were like, wow. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
they've
they were
been
pretty
constantly.
PO'd.
Well, because
Well, I think
M15 is rooting elsewhere. He's not at the nest any longer. He's very smart about it. But if he stays at the attic, he will get hit no matter what. But
Yeah.
they're sure they'll come back no matter what.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
this is actually like the first time that they moved into that nest, the owls, right? And then got booted
No,
in the current nest. Have they tried it before?
I don't think.
Like,
I know they've been visiting the nest very often. Doesn't mean that they may steal it, but again, also they can steal it. Because a lot of owls that I've seen on other camps, they do the same thing. They do the mating, the gift exchange, and then they eat in the nest. And when they're ready to lay the egg, they go elsewhere. That was another nest that I watched. But it doesn't rule out that they can steal the nest no matter what, because M15 stay at the nest and then spend the night at the nest knowing that, okay, this owl is not going to take my nest.
right. Well,
So
I'm glad
he
that their
knew that's
seasons
something.
are the same.
Yes.
Because
So
it
far
would
the
be
same.
very
They went
bad
back
if they
to
had
where they
different
belong.
seasons
So
going
yeah.
on.
Yeah, M15 was like, forget it.
My son, who's there? Am I locked up or are you locked up?
You're not locked up.
Okay, Liz was locked up. My son was telling me the other night, he said he can't walk his dog down the street to the right. I said, why? He said, because the burrowing owls will attack you. I said, what? He says, yeah, they come out and get you at night.
Yeah, they do. They're very territorial, I have to say.
I didn't know burrowing owls were like that.
Yeah,
That they
they
would
do.
come out. Now, do they do that when they have babies or they just do that at any time?
Probably when they're in season.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Greyhorn owls can do that as well. If you're too close, they can swap you and then warn you that you're too close.
Yeah, I don't think I want a great horned owl letting me know.
You don't want to mess with it. Yeah.
Yeah, no thanks.
Especially after Missy says they can just just break every bone in your hand, 3,000 pounds. Like, I couldn't even imagine.
They'll crush you. Yeah, they'll crush. I see the owls when they kill
Scarlett needs to be
osprey.
locked up. What did I do, Dale?
I don't know. You're in jail.
What did I do? What did I do?
So yeah, those owls are very interesting. When you see them when they attack the ospreys and kill them right there and then, it was pretty hard to watch. And when the eagle snatched one of those osprey babies too. So yeah, either way.
Yeah.
Those ospreys, they got it worse.
Dale is mad I lost the list. Dale, I did not lose the list. If you remember, everybody was dates, and I said, you know what? We've got video. Don't worry,
Carol.
we have video evidence.
Yep.
Dale's just mad because he has to look for Harriet like 2 and 3 times before he finds her.
I already found her on this.
Dale's gonna come back swinging. Dale's gonna get me. Dale's definitely gonna get me for that. Carol, thank you so much. She said, by the way, that we look well rested and relaxed tonight.
Oh.
It's all that castor oil and magnesium I'm taking. Essie said she heard. Essie found her, yes. Dale, I know that you're not really laughing that hard. He's wanting to punch me. He's like,
we were laughing. We were laughing the first time you told the very first issue of Find Harriet when you kept telling us where Dale thought she was. Now we were laughing like that.
Well, he did it again.
Oh my God.
Hi, Marie. I was wondering where you were. Yes, we saw the pond cam. Catherine. Hi, Catherine.
Yeah, we sure miss
Yes,
Harriet.
everybody's been finding Harriet for
Yeah,
We
we
sure.
do
miss
miss
we
Harriet a
miss
lot.
Harriet. And pretty excited about
I
this
think
season just
they
to
didn't hide her
see
good enough this time.
F23. We want to see F23 behavior when the little one hatch, and who's gonna be on the eggs when the little one hatch. Because
I
usually
hope it's
F15 is the one that's there when babies hatch sometimes.
I hope
Mhm.
it's him. Well, actually, you know what? I hope it's her because
Rebecca, contact me.
I think that we'll also get an idea too if she's a first time mom, if like one of those babies hatches and she's just like, what in the heck is this? You know?
It's the way also when they feed, because I see the other mothers when they're brand new, they're trying to reach the little one. They're too far away, and then they kind of reach the little one, and then get big two pieces. I'm like, oh no, mama, you're like at home telling her
Hi,
that's too big,
Shell.
mama. Shh, you need to break it in
Yeah.
pieces. And then they look at me. Why are you saying? I'm like, oh, you don't get me. It's okay. I'm talking to myself here and talking to the eagle there. That she's brand new. Then slowly is getting closer to the little one, and then reach out and then giving the little pieces. But it was too big still. Then kind of like break it down to the pieces and then give it to the little one. So
Yeah.
it took
All
like
right.
3 or 4 times to try until she get it.
Hold on. Hold on. No one, Harriet was not found. We were talking about the hide Harriet game. They did not. We were talking about finding Harriet in the magazine. She was not found. So just to clarify that.
Yeah. And
Everybody was a little lost there. Everybody thought she was found. So wanted
No,
to
sorry
sorry,
about
clarify that.
Stell. Sorry,
Yes.
Stell. I hope you feel better.
Everybody's getting COVID. And then I heard about that white lung, or they call it white lung, the pneumonia that's coming from China and popping up
Oh,
everywhere.
great. Something
Y'all heard
else
about
from
that?
China? Great.
Another outbreak of pneumonia this time.
Yeah, I'm asking
Sorry,
baby mama
Justine
about.
and Catherine. Yes.
So we hopefully
Dale.
see little ones.
Yes.
So who's excited to see those little bubble heads?
Yes.
Me.
We are all excited. So who's
Yes.
gonna? I wonder who's gonna start feeding the little one first.
I think M is.
I
Oh
wonder if
no,
she's
Oh,
gonna.
Judy.
geez.
Everyone is excited.
I know.
I want to see how she will react. Everybody's waiting for that moment.
I hope your dad feels better, Judy.
Rebecca says M too. Yeah, everybody's been sick. Let's see. So Marie says, just a tidbit. The majority of hatchings previously, Harriet was on the nest. Only 5 times has the male been there, and we did have one hatch where neither adult was there. That was E4. Thank you, Marie, for that.
Thank you.
So I've been trying to get a guest speaker, and I think we're going to have someone from the Calusa Nature Center come on after the holidays. So I'm pretty about to talk about their eagles there at the Calusa Nature, and talk about just eagle habits and so forth.
Cool.
Yeah, I think, I don't know if they still have the big eagle there that I think they had to amputate its wing, but when I saw that eagle several years ago, that eagle was huge up close. Like, I was like, wow. I mean, just gigantic.
It's totally different to see them like up close. Like even when you see them in the air, you think like, oh, it looks big, but then when it's right in front of you, you don't realize how big they really are, or how big their wingspan is. They're huge.
Well, yeah, when they come over you and it's sunny, you know it's an eagle.
For sure.
It's kind of like an
Rebecca
airplane
says,
going over the top of you.
Right. Rebecca says, do you think M15 will have to teach F23 to feed the baby eaglets? Yes, probably if she's a first-time mom.
If it's a first-time mom, I think their instincts will kick in, because I watched another nest that she was the very first-time mom, and the pair, they were both first-time parents as well. They start doing the feeding slowly, but not as well as others. But you can see like they're trying. The first time trying didn't go. Second time trying didn't go, and then the third time she got it. So it's just a few times, and then they'll get it.
She's doing a good job. She's done a wonderful job now so far as a mother.
Yeah, she has. She really has.
I watched a peregrine falcon that she's looks like a first-time mother, and one of the little ones is start to hatch. You can see the little pip start to hatch and a little big, and she was trying to feed the little one through the hole. I'm like, oh no, it's too early. What are you doing? I started laughing because it was kind of interesting, though.
She's
What's your thoughts, Marie? I want to know what Marie thinks. Marie, do you think she's a first-time mom?
See, it's the same thing. I say that she said that it might get rough at the first time, but I think she will get the hang of it. The large device or issues they have to overcome. That's what I have watched.
Have y'all ever had? I've heard of that before. I think it was in Decorah that one of the mothers would attack the babies. A first-time mom.
No, they're just trying to kind of give the food, but it won't go, and then try it again. You got to try it multiple times until she got it right.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you have to try
will times. Can that happen? Like if she is a first-time mom, like you think like an eagle would attack their young?
Not that I see it. I'm not sure if that happens, but I have not seen that.
Carol says, we'll be advising F20 talking to her through the screen.
Well, definitely we'll see when the time comes, and then the eggs hatch. We'll see her behaviors and see from there. We go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marie thinks she's a first-time mom. I was just curious, Marie, what you thought.
Yeah, Essie said that. Essie said somebody shot a juvenile in the wing over the weekend where she lives. This makes me
just
sick.
Disgusting.
I don't know why
they find them.
I don't know. Understand.
I'm the type of person, if I seen someone abusing an animal, I'd probably lose my license to carry my pistol, because I'd probably shoot them.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but animal abuse is at the very top of my list of things that will just instantaneously set me off.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it. And, when Missy was on, she was talking about, other animals like sandhill cranes, and what was the, that, they're just slow moving, and they're not very scared of people. And it's just, people shooting them and everything. It just drove me crazy to hear that.
Yeah. That's not nice.
No, I hate that.
Beth said, well, she is definitely young, and she didn't have a clutch last year because she was here chasing Em around the pasture.
Yeah, sadly, we don't have any information about the F23. If she was banded, then we could have known. But right now, we just go by what we see of behavior-wise.
Well, the one thing that I like about 23 is she loves that church snag. Like, she comes and sits right there, and I mean, it makes for some really good photo ops of her. It's
becoming a norm when they switch. When M15 comes, she will land there. She's just praying all the time, and then taking her old sweet time. It's pretty nice to see. Same thing, M15 will land it there as well. So it's becoming a new norm.
Yeah.
Landing there. I just sit there, just sit, relax in my chair, and then somebody asks, "Are you moving?" I'm like, "Oh no, they're gonna land it right there. Are you sure? Just watch."
Yep.
And here comes M15, landed there. It's like, see, how did you know? Well, it's becoming a new norm. If you watch them simultaneously and they watch the behaviors, that's what happens. So how did you know them? Like, well, because I watch a lot about them and the behaviors. I keep constant, keep my eyes on the skies just to see what's going on in the surrounding.
Right.
And then starting vocalizing and look up and be like, let's see who's around. Oh, the neighbors just landed. So they're saying something to the neighbors. And then afterwards you can see a few eagles flying by.
Yeah, Lime, you're right. F-23 is not
You
afraid
two
of us,
shall
but
get better.
we don't, we don't run up and down the fence line and we don't scream out at her. We just make very slow movements and just take pictures. It's not, it's not that, we're trying to disturb them in any way. So sometimes I think that's a misconception people have of us photographers, but that is not the case.
No.
You
You guys are definitely more than respectful down there for sure. I'm telling you, if you guys were out doing anything to harass eagles, I wouldn't want to associate with you guys. I'm very proud of you guys for everything that you do. And that's just from me. I'm talking from what I see. I think y'all do a great job and very respectful. All of you photographers are very respectful, and everyone's like a big family down there. And there was something I was going to bring up, and I totally it had something to do with Saunders. I'm trying to think. It's like for some reason. Oh, the other day, what was happening when Tito was saying in the eagle chat about that there was another eagle vocalizing, but he couldn't find it? What was happening?
I think it might be he couldn't find where the eagle was vocalizing. I think it was might be close by or flying by. Who knows?
I thought that he was looking for another one, but it was back near, like, towards the back of the church, like over near the office. Probably
by the
big
power
old tree near the office, and he could hear it, but he couldn't locate it.
Yeah, probably
I
hiding
was getting all freaked out, like, what is going on?
It's probably hiding somewhere, but all is well.
So this time next week, we should have at least one baby, possibly two babies, or possibly no babies, right? Still might be. How far can they go past the time of the 35 days?
Usually up to 40.
Usually
up to 40.
So hopefully we'll have one baby.
Yeah.
We'll see. We shall see.
So it would be a great New Year's. So I hope. Has anybody got any big New Year's plans? Doing anything special?
Not really.
Nope.
What are you guys doing?
I'm just waiting for my dad and stepmom to come in.
I don't know what that is.
Pressing up.
Face, red heart. I think it's an emoji that is coming in. I was trying to read. It said Mitch channel. It said face, red heart shape, face, red heart shape, face, red heart shape.
Yeah, what is that?
So, I think it's a face with the red heart face, but the emoji came across. I don't know.
That's
coming off.
Thanks, Mitch channel, whoever you are.
Yes, thank you. Lime, we love you.
Yes, love you, Lime. I'm just
So
waiting.
I hope everybody has a wonderful New Year's.
Yes. Happy
And
New Year's to everybody.
And I hope those fireworks are not pretty bad.
Yeah.
Night, Peggy.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I worry about is, her getting spooked off that nest. because M15 does not like them fireworks
No,
at
he will
all.
get spooked, and then he doesn't like
He
it.
does get spooked by the fireworks.
Harriet was the one that stayed there. You can see she's still a little bit bothered by it, but she stayed there like a good mama.
Yeah, I mean, it might be interesting to see, you know, if she's really spooked, like if M15 doesn't stay there or maybe stays with her. It's you know, I just hope that, you know, that these people just I hope it just starts pouring out, and that way maybe people will just forget about the stupid fireworks, you know.
Right.
Well, I hope this new year is great for everybody, as well for all the eagles around the world and wildlife, that they have a successful season and we get 2 bobbleheads.
Yeah.
Happy New Year's to everybody. Be kind one another.
Yes. Yep. Happy New Year's to everybody. Just be kind to everyone except animal abusers. Just
hunker down.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next Tuesday. And
like
I said, we're working on getting some more guests on here and everything. And we will see you next week and
next year.
Start getting back into. And bye, Marie. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year, everybody. Good night. Sweet dreams.
Good night.